Hello everybody, it's DeathJester1324, and as promised, I'm doing a banned restricted list breakdown. For anyone wondering why some of the changes happened, and just to clear up any confusion on why some of the things happened. Because some of the choices at first don't make sense, but hopefully this will help somewhat. Alright, so big changes in this format. Plants hurt a lot, samurais hurt a lot. Spell trap hate is back now, so no more summons set by back row. That ridiculous format that we just had. And it's going to be a whole lot different. Let me see if I can fix my cams otherwise. Here's my phone. Close enough. So just to clear up why some of the things happened, a lot of changes, but I guess we'll get to them as we go down the list. So first of all, Fishborg. He's always been a problem. He wasn't a problem when he first came out, but as different water monsters came out, as different synchros came out, he started to become a problem. Easy formula synchron, easy combos with Coelacanth. He turned broken really fast, and he really needed to go. So finally this list, Konami dealt away with him after they just made him a super. That sucks. So he's out. I just threw him to the side. Next up, Mindmaster. A lot like Substitute, with Gustus coming out. He was about to be broken again. Even at 1, you could still use him a lot like Substitute, mill through your whole deck, get your stewed combos going, teleport him out easily. He was done, so now he's gone too. And threw him too. Giant Trunade. This one was a bit more confusing. I think the main reason Konami got rid of this was because it didn't really... I want to say that it promoted stall, kind of. It didn't really take care of the magic traps. It more prolonged them for a turn. Which a turn was really all you needed. After you played Trunade, it did what it did. It got through the oppressions and all the back row hate that was sitting back there. But it didn't really get rid of them permanently. You still had to, if you didn't do what you had to do that turn, you had to go through the next turn, which meant you really didn't accomplish anything with it. So I think that's why Trunade went. So I'm not going to throw that one, that's my super Trunade. I like that one. Finally, for the ban part of the ban restricted list, Royal Oppression. Royal Oppression has always been really good, almost too good. It single-handedly stopped a whole bunch of whole bunch of decks, like heavy synchro-oriented decks or special summon-oriented decks, single-handedly. But I don't really think they needed to ban it with them putting Mystical back at 3 and Heavy Storm back at 1. I don't think it would have been as much of a problem as it has been in the past, but I guess special summon oriented decks can have a better chance to shine right now. So I guess I can see it coming back next format. I think they're just testing the water to see what format without oppression is like. So hopefully we'll see its return next format. They also just made it gold, and now it's banned. Haha. First, back to the limited list. Finally, after what, like 3 years? I think like 4 or 5 years. Blacklist Soldier is back. The lesser evil of the two. Not much to say. This is going to be a big card during the next format. A lot of wins will be had with this. It's a big BP card, removes any position monster, can attack over pretty much anything, and get another attack in afterwards. Games will be won from this, and I'm sure a lot of players will grow to hate it all over again. So hopefully this is just a one format thing, because I don't want to see this around for 2-3 formats, but I guess you gotta deal with it. So welcome back, Blackluster. I'm not gonna throw that one either. That's my secret, Blackluster. Due to me not having a Xian, this Force Resonator is my proxy Xian for now. 6 samurais were still dumb even after the initial wipe of the deck, the gateway to 1. But that wasn't enough. The deck still pooped out Xians like nothing, had stupid control over the game, could still cheese you really easily, and it was kind of ridiculous. So I think after this second wipe of the deck, I think it takes care of most of the problem. The deck is a little more manageable now, it's not as derpy, but Sheen was mostly the problem behind that. Stopped too much, it was a little too big, and now it's at 1, so haha. I'll throw that was a proxy. Librarian, yeah, I don't have a Librarian either. Everyone's always coming, Librarian down to 1, really too good. I can see it being banned next list, because even at 1 it's still broken. Still has broken combos and it promotes overextending, which is still stupid. So that's about all that's all. Yeah. Man, fuck you, Librarian. Yeah, I'm gonna custom this, because why not? Debris is down to 1 now. Yeah, fuck Debris too. Easy Black Roses, easy combos with Dandelion, and now with Orient Dragon out, it's another easy. This with Raikou is an easy Orient Dragon to remove a synchro from play. So I think this was preemptive to stop that from happening. Also hurts plants if they did use Debris Dragon. So now Debris Dragon's down to 1. Formula Synchron, another pretty dumb synchro. There's a whole bunch of easy ways to make it. You could spam it, then reuse it with Pot of Avarice, but down to 1, it's a lot more manageable. You have to choose wisely when you use your Formula Synchron. You can't just make them haphazardly just to draw cards, or else you're gonna quickly run out of options. So down to 1 was a good hit from Konami. I used 3 and I still think it was a good hit. This one's German, by the way. Formula Synchron. Fucking awesome. Lone Fire. Fuck you, plants. Again. Haha. A deck thinner. Searched a big leafy monster with 1 card. Overall, I think the plant stuff was hit because due to America having Tengu and Japan not having Tengu, this was kind of a way to balance out the card difference. So the whole plant, or a lot of the plant doppel deck, I guess, to an extent, got hit, so that Tengu wouldn't be hit until Japan got it. So this is what they're doing until then. So Lone Fire is finally down to 1, which I thought was also a good hit. Heavy Storm back. No more summon set 5 back row. That was fucking ridiculous. Now you're gonna have to be a lot more careful on what you set, when you set it. Solid Road's gonna make a big comeback again with the advent of Heavy Storm coming back and Judgment Dragon coming back. It's gonna play another big part in side decks and main decks. So I think this was really good to come back. The game kind of needed it. People were getting a little too comfortable setting their whole hands, not worrying about anything except MSDs hitting random things. So good job. Heavy Storm's back, finally. Good. Primal Seed, a card that got more broken over time if the what the fuck's the name of them? the envoys, that's the word I was thinking of. As the envoys will see more play, this can get 2 remove cards if you control a blacklisted soldier or a Chaos Emperor Dragon. You play this, get 2 remove cards back to your hand. This would have been really abused if it wasn't hit down to 1, so this is just preemptive to stop any ridiculous combos from happening, to clear up any confusion. I know people were kind of confused on why they would hit this out of nowhere, but now you know why. Dumb combos. I don't have a Shin, and I don't have a Shin smoke signal. Fucking hilarious. This was the second thing that needed to be hit. It searched out too much of the 6 Samurai stuff, or all the best parts of the 6 Sam deck. The Boggart Knight, the Tuner, Kagamusha, and Hand to an extent. So this was a good hit too. Road is down to 1, so this might as well be 2. Yeah, that's about it. Searched out too much and got the broken pieces of the deck. And now it's down to 1. I'll throw that one too. I didn't like Samurais. Avarice down to 1. I saw this coming. Avarice got too good. You could cycle through your combos, redo your combos, and then redo them again with multiple Avarice. Yeah, good hit. I guess that's all I have to say about it. Good hit. Next on to semi-limited, so up to 2 or down to 2. Summoner Monk, which is this badass Interior Rock. Since we lost Rescue Cat, Summoner Monk hasn't been as broken. Sure, you can search some better cards like Stratos and Zollium Master now, but I don't think that is as much of a problem as Synchro Cat was. So they boosted it back up to 2. I think they're just testing the waters to see where this will stand in the deck. And I think that's about it. So Summoner Monk back. I'm sure some decks will make use of that. Most notably Zombies, probably. Tragodia is back to 2. There's going to be a lot of OTKs with Judgment Dragon and Blacklisted Soldier this format, I foresee. So I think Tragodia was a preemptive measure to stop the OTKs, or at least kind of fend them off. Didn't do anything at 1, so I think they bumped it back up to 2 for that fact. And hopefully this will save some asses this format. It will probably save mine. Next Grinder back. This card, I don't like this card, but I can see why they brought it back. Lightsworn kind of need this card to survive. It protected the Luminas and all the smaller Lightsworns, and protected your bigger plays later in the game from being attacked over. So this came back. It helps the Lightsworn deck a lot. I know we're going to see a lot of Twilight this format, with Chaos Sorcerers, Blackluster Soldiers, and the Lightsworn engine. So this is going to make a show, and it's going to be annoying yet again. Might have to get my Kaiku ready again. DeLorean. This had stupid combos with the Symbol of Heritage or whatever, doing all the bouncing and special summoning. So hitting it to 2 solved that problem. Don't have to worry about that anymore. The loops and etc. So that was just to take care of that. So DeLorean can't do your super shit anymore. I threw that card because I didn't like it either. Now a card that I'm sure we've been waiting a long time to come back to at least 2, Destiny Draw. Destiny Heroes got left behind after that. They couldn't compete anymore. They weren't fast enough. People tried with 1 Destiny Draw, just couldn't cut it. So hopefully 2 will take care of that. Hopefully 0 builds, new Destiny Hero builds with Summoner Monk and such will come back with the advent of this card. Hopefully something will be made of this. I really like this card, and I'm glad it finally came back, but hopefully this can be capitalized on. Swords, do something with 3 MST and a Heavy Storm. Good luck. I threw my rare swords. Mind Crush. I foresee this become another side deck staple with offering gadgets and Twilight, with people beckoning back their judgments and honest and all that shit. So Mind Crush is a good call back to 2. It's a really good side deck card, especially this format, and I'm sure it's going to see some play. So that's a good call. Another good call. There were a lot of good calls made on this list. Call, once again, 3 MST, Heavy Storm, do something. Judgment Dragon, I do not like this card. It's a derpy card. I really hate this card. I know I'm going to see a lot of it this format with Twilight builds coming back. But with every list, there's something people don't like, and this is the thing I don't like. But I'll just have to deal with it for our format. There's ways to preemptively stop it. Crows and removing the lights and the light sword names. So hopefully that'll be enough to stave off the dropping 3 JDs and summoning Luster Soldier for game, but we shall see. Okay, Spirit Reaper at 3. I think Konami's just testing the waters again. It really wasn't doing too much at 2. It did see some play, but it wasn't an overly used card. But with it at 3, the problem used to be that people put 3 in their deck just to fill space. It was a good space filler. It was a wall. It got rid of cards when attacking directly. And I think that's going to happen again. We're going to see the Spirit Reaper filler again. If you have 3 spots left in your deck, then put Reapers in it just to benefit from its effects. Zombies will love having 3 Reaper, I'm sure. Those are going to be big again. But I think Spirit Reaper is kind of manageable now. And we'll have to see where it goes this format. But yeah. On to Overlord Fusion. Didn't do anything last format. Didn't do anything in the format before. Easily manageable card. Not bad. It wasn't doing anything, so they brought it back to 3. And I'm sure there's going to be some Chimera Tech decks that will try it, but it's kind of easy to counter those with MSTs, getting rid of the future fusions, and there's multiple ways to control the graveyard. So Overlord Fusion at 3 is fine. I don't really see it become too big of a problem. I'm sure there's going to be like some OTK, but whatever. I don't care. Back to 3, MST. Konami really brought back the Magic Trap hate after they saw a format full of summon 1, set 5 back row. We're not going to see any of that anymore, because that was ridiculous, as I said before. So this is to control it even more. 3 MSTs, Heavy Storm. There's not going to be a lot of stall decks now. People are going to be more careful about what they set, what they don't set, and this is why. So yeah, fuck you, Gravekeepers. I never liked you. Back to 3, Megamorph. I guess. Gravity Binds. 3 MST, Heavy Storm, do something. And Icarus Attack. Black Wings love this card. More spell trap hate against other decks. And that's it. So hopefully that kind of helped you kind of digest the list, see why some of the choices were chosen, and why some of the choices were made. So this is DeathJester1324. I'm done with this video. Be sure to like, rate, comment. I think we like now, right? That's the new YouTube thing. So there's going to be like a thumb up down there. So click that. That lets other people see this video, and hopefully let them understand why some of the choices were made. So just DeathJester1324, and I'm done.